Off the Record, a radio playlist where I help you discover new artists and new music. I'm super excited because I'm sitting here with Jonah Pierce, Americana, indie folk. He's all of it in a box. Dude, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you? It's so good to see
I'm
you, dude.
good. I know it's good to see you. We were just talking off camera and you were telling me how you do like cattle and stuff. I'm really curious, what was your upbringing like and who was playing music around you and what do you remember them playing?
Lord, man, my growing up with music is so much just it's kind of off the wall of what I've like kind of transitioned into. But I grew up mostly listening to I mean, every time I went through the house, Johnny Cash was playing, and it's like I heard that so much my whole entire growing up, and Ralph Stanley and like all the bluegrass, the main like five that there is. I listened to that so much growing up as a kid, and even as a child though, it was like music was so much to me. I couldn't hardly even listen to it. Like even as like a 5-year old, I'd sit there and just sob to some random like the Cars track.
That's
The
so
movie
awesome.
Cars.
Yeah, yeah.
It was crazy. It was weird. It's weird seeing it now. It's like that's what I lived for, and as a kid, I couldn't even like listen to it.
I think that is honestly one of the greatest movie soundtracks
Oh
of
my
all
goodness.
time.
Oh my goodness. It's there's not a single song that you can skip on it.
Yeah, yeah. Who was it in your house that was like the main person to throw on a CD or put on a playlist?
Lord, I grew up living with my mother, and I moved out, and I went to my father's house. But when I was a little child, my mom was always big into like Uncle Cracker and stuff like that, and she had those CDs, and I kind of grew up listening to that a lot. But as I got older and started going around my dad, it was all the time. Every time we got in the truck, it was the same Johnny Cash CD, and I'm talking
Man.
like same 5 songs. It was like My Name Is Sue and Paul Revere. It's just those songs to me, that's what I hear when I think of music in my brain every
Yeah,
time. It's
that's so
crazy.
cool.
Yes, sir.
That's so cool. I'm really curious, how old were you when you started picking up a guitar and playing music yourself?
So I was actually 14 years old when I first picked up a guitar. My brother had one hid in his closet, and it had 3 strings on it. And I learned Smoke on the Water. And my sister sat there and she told me, she's like, you don't have the patience to play music. You can't do this and stuff. And I knew right then, I was like, yep, I'm going to do this
Yeah,
just to get
yeah.
back at my sister. And that's kind of what it went from. But
That's
yeah.
so cool. What is your writing process like right now as an artist?
Oh, Lord, dude. It is, to me, writing is more of a getting emotions out and definitely trying to get exactly how I feel out on a piece of paper. So for me to do that, 99% of the time, I'm usually outside, just listening to like birds and stuff and just feeling that feeling of what I'm thinking about. Or I'm in my room locked up like a gremlin, I'm just hiding out. It usually just comes from the heart that I just put it down on paper and it's just kind of comes out the way that it does.
Yeah, yeah. Where are you getting a lot of like your inspiration from right now?
Inspiration. I think that just the whole like I guess indie Americana like genre right now in general is it's so full of just so many amazing artists that I can't really just label that down to
Yeah,
certain feeling, but I get a lot of it from just hearing these guys out. Just they you can just tell they feel their music, and to me that's just so awesome. Just
yeah,
listening to what they're saying and how they feel. It's just I think I get a lot of emotions from that, and just wanting to put my own swing on things and just feel it out the way that I want to go by.
yeah. What are the themes you feel like that are coming up often in your writing?
Um, that's a rough one because I think that I'm not. I mean, if you listen to any music that I have or any music that's coming out soon, it's like a lot of it is kind of the down and out kind of like feeling. But I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm super just absolutely just heartbroken all the time. But
Yeah,
it is a lot of things where I look back in the past and I'm like, man, that was a really rough time. Let's get that out. Let's put that on paper. That way I can express how I felt in that time, hoping that maybe
yeah,
somebody else feels the same way and they can cope with the music.
yeah. Who are you collaborating with? What does like the studio and production aspect of your work look like right now?
Collaborating with, I'm not really around many people, but in the studio, I'm actually heading to Nashville next week to get in, and I'll be working with Brent McCullough. He's a Trace Atkins piano player. He's an amazing
Awesome.
guy. He's awesome. Love the dude so much. But other than that, right now, not many people. I'm starting to do rights more. I've done rights with a couple guys. I did a write with one of my management's friends, Brennan. He was an awesome guy. He was really cool, and I'm writing with Bailey Lynn on Monday. And so yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
When you step into the studio, are you like a notes app person, or do you come in like pen and paper?
So actually, all my songs are put in my notes on my phone, but with the producing and the music side of things, I have it put down on a piece of paper. I have it all wrote
Really?
down, every instrument, what I want it to sound like, the intros, the outros, on a piece of paper. It's actually sitting in my truck right now, just
That's so
waiting to
cool.
go. Yeah.
When people listen to your music, what do you hope they take away from it?
I hope that it's something that they can feel like drawn to, where they where it's more or less, oh, I feel the same way. This is helping me out because to me, music isn't just music. It's more or less, and the music part of it's awesome, and I love the sound of a greatly produced music oriented part of the song. But the lyrics to me are what really stand out in something. And if those are really hitting somebody hard in the chest, then I've done my job right. So I would guess walking away feeling like someone else knows how they feel, especially if they're down and out in some parts of their life where they know they need help in any sort of way. I'm hoping that they can walk away with a little piece of happiness to where they're like, oh, yeah, well, somebody else feels the same way and it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We kind of talked about this off camera, but I'm curious, where do you feel like your artistic journey started? Where is it at now, and where do you want it to go?
It just really came up from just me being I just always felt music was such a just a strong feeling to me. It was just more than just getting in there and having some fun with buddies. It was I want to do this. This is what I want to do. I want some people to realize that music's that I am so just full of just wanting to put my music out. It just drives me insane. And it's crazy now because I look back at it and I don't really remember. It's hard for me to look up, and my manager tells me this all the time. She talks about how I need to look up sometimes and see and look around and look where I came from. But I've definitely been blessed with where I'm at right now in my time period of music and how I've worked and done things that I've done to get to where I'm at. And I'm very blessed not only with that, but with the people who surround me. I've had hundreds of people that I can probably name right now that are just so supportive that I just madly just love so much and can't even express how awesome they are. And you
Yeah.
included. I mean, I can remember the
Oh,
first time
thank
you
you.
put that, stuff on your Instagram page. But yeah, in the future, I would really love to just see it keep thriving and just be able to see like one day, hey, like people like this. This is what people want to hear, and I'm
Yeah.
doing what they love. So, yeah.
You were telling me you have a little bit of a moment where you're not, I don't want to use the word excited, but like where your music is at right now, but where do you want to see it go?
Oh, I would love to see it just not to sound like selfish or anything, but I would love to see it just absolutely just fill up. I would love to see people just eating it up and just I would like to see the music, just slowly grow into something that was more to somebody than just hey, this is this guy's tune, check it out. More or less like a hey, this is something that I listen to daily that really does help me.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I got some rapid fires for you. What is a dream venue?
Oh Lord, this is crazy, but lately all I've been able to think about is playing the actual Georgia Theater. I played the Georgia Theater on the rooftop, but the inside would be awesome. There's that place, and I guess the Signal. That's a cool place in Chattanooga. Some places around me they're kind of bigger,
Yeah.
but not, yeah.
Dream city to tour in.
Oh Lord, dude, a city that'd be crazy hard for me to pick up. I'll pick like to actually pick one, but I think up north anywhere for me. I want to go so badly and just see it and see how different it is up there because I've been stuck down here my whole life.
Really?
But northeast, it's like Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire, like just places up there that I would love to go see. New York, just play around and get to let people hear the stuff. I would love that.
Yeah. Who's someone you would love to open for?
Oh my goodness, Hoser, of course, or I don't know if I'm saying that.
Oh, yeah.
Lumineers, that'd be crazy. Noah Khan, of course, he's awesome. Evan Horner. There's just so many that you just I can't really just label it down.
Yeah. Who's another smaller artist you'd love to collaborate with?
Gosh, I'm actually on the same management team as this guy, but Luke Burchell, he's really
Okay.
good. He just came out with a new album. Love that guy. I'm friends with a good guy named Colton Bowling. He's an awesome dude. I don't know if you know who that is, but he's really up and
No.
coming. He's been doing really good lately. He's more of the Americana countryside. He's an awesome guy.
Nice.
And yeah, I mean, me and Tyler and Ants are friends. I'd love to get him to do something with him someday. But yeah,
Yeah. Well, it's time for my favorite question. I asked you to bring 3 songs from 3 other artists, and feel free to elaborate a little bit on why you chose these.
sweet. So first song is Fishnets by Luke Burchell. I
Great.
mean, it is a crazy good song. There's just something about it it just hits, and the last chorus that he sings it, there's just some note that he hits, and it's literally just like, oh my goodness, it makes you melt. It is just ridiculous. It is an amazing song.
So cool.
Second song I brought to the table is Levi Collins, Radio Tower. I don't know if you know that song.
No.
It it is that kid is talented. I don't know how old he is. Me and him text on TikTok every once in a while.
Is that where you
But
discovered him?
yeah, I did. He blew up on this song, and people kept talking about it and was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe this isn't like Noah Kahan," because everybody thought it was a Noah Kahan song that's coming out of this album. And I was like, once I figured that out, I followed him. I was like, dude, we've got to figure something out because you are top notch. And
That's awesome.
dude's killer. Dude's killer. And third song is like I said, I'm actually getting to go to the studio with her on Monday and getting to do a co-write with her. But Bailey Lynn, That's Where I'll Be.
Yep.
That song there's something about it. There is just something about that song that is killer. And it is just something that usually I can't really sit and be like, oh, I love this like type of, romance Netflix.
Yeah.
No hate at all, but it's just like, to me, but that song, there's just something in it. There's just something in
Yeah.
that song that I just can't get enough of. But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
those
What
are
should
my
we be on
things.
the lookout for from you?
Just next week, heading to Nashville, gonna be recording some new stuff. Definitely getting some new stuff put down. And I just got off the Sticks Bonfire sessions like about a month ago. That should be coming out
So
soon.
exciting.
Yeah, just a lot of cool stuff that I've been blessed to get to do that should be coming out and working on relatively soon. So yeah,
Well, Jonah, thank you so much for coming and chatting with me today. I really appreciate it.
yeah. Thank you so much for having me. This has been a blast.
Well, everyone enjoy my favorite single, This is the Yearbook.